Jingle Bell Rock sounds fast, but I'll show you a fairly simple way to play it so you can actually enjoy playing this song for your family this Christmas. This is the version I play at holiday parties. People think it takes years to learn, but you can learn it quickly this week, and it's one of my personal favorites. We'll go through the strumming rhythms that you use, how to make the chord changes smooth, and every chord you need to play the full song, start to finish. All right, in this song, we're gonna use two different strumming patterns. In the verse, we're gonna use a down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. So the timing for that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when you're strumming this, I want you to think of keeping a steady rhythm with your arm. It's just we're going to skip one of those strums. So we're basically just doing a steady down up strumming pattern, but we're skipping one of the down strums. So we play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But instead of bringing my arm way out here, just keep it close to the strings and keep the rhythm going to keep a steady time. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Now for the chorus, we're going to change things up a little bit because if you listen to the song, it kind of slows down, changes slightly. So this keeps it interesting. So we're going to use what I call the universal strumming pattern. We're going to play down, down, up, down, up. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Like I mentioned with the last strumming pattern, as you're strumming, make sure you keep a steady rhythm. I just stopped strumming there, stopped the rhythm so that you could clearly see when I was hitting the strings. Now in this song, there's quite a few different chords that you'll use. If you like, you can simplify it and leave some of them out. For example, the D7 chord, you can leave that one out and it'll still sound great. But the chords we're gonna use are D major, D major 7, D6, E minor, A7, D7, and we got a G major, G minor, E, E7, and then a B7. You can play it as a bar chord if you like, or if you like the open version, you can play it like that as well. Now, if you're a little more advanced, I'm going to show you how to play the intro lead guitar riff for this song. And I've moved it down an octave so that you can play it on the acoustic guitar. So there's a lot of double stops used in this. What we're going to do is slide up with the first finger, barring the G and B strings, to the 7th fret. So we slide up and then pick it 2 more times. And then we'll do the same thing, but instead of barring, we're going to use our first finger on the 4th fret of the G string, and then our second finger on the 5th fret of the B string. So we're going to play, and then we'll slide up one more time with the barred first finger to the 7th fret, and then add your pinky onto the 10th fret of the B string and hit that at the same time as the G string, and then bar the 7th fret of the D and G strings, and bar the 9th fret of the D and G strings, and pick it one more time and bend it up half step, and then pick it again. Play the barred D and G strings on the 7th fret, and then we're going to play a double stop with the 9th fret D string, 10th fret A string, and the 7th fret D string, 9th fret A string. So I'm going to play that whole section nice and slow for you to follow along. One more time. And then we got this cool little walk down riff. You're going to play the open A string, and then 3rd fret of the low E string with your middle finger, 2nd fret of the low E string with your first finger, and then open E string. Just like that. So here's the whole intro riff. And then we start right into the chords and singing. If you're enjoying this lesson so far, please hit that like button, hit subscribe so you don't miss our future lessons, and let's carry on. So I mentioned earlier, we got 2 different strumming patterns that we're going to use, but in the verse, I also like to add in one more kind of nice touch. So when you sing Jingle Bell, I like to strum in time with that. Not only does it make it easier to sing and play at the same time, but also it just kind of adds a cool touch to it as well. So for example, we play Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock. you're just playing down, up, down. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. So we're just playing down, up, down that whole time. And then we can move into our full strumming pattern, which is jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. And you'll notice as I play this, I kind of change the strumming patterns a little bit. Feel free to do the same as well. You don't have to stay stuck in one thing. It actually adds some cool variety if you change it up a bit. So for this verse, we're playing D major, and then D major 7, which is the same as the D major chord. You just lower this note right here. So on the B string, we'll play the 2nd fret instead. I like to play that with just my 1st finger, barred from the G string all the way down to the high E string. And then D6. So you got the open D, 2nd fret of the G string, open B, and then high E, 2nd fret. So I like to play it like this. I find that's a quick way to play it, or if you like, you can also try playing it like this. So you play the D major with these 2 fingers. So your 1st finger bars the 2nd fret of the G string and the high E string, and then you use your middle finger to play the 3rd fret of the B string. So you play, and then lift your middle finger, and then we kind of rotate our wrist, and play the D6, and then come back to D major 7. That's one version, or all right, so let's play through this verse one more time, nice and slow. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. So we got D major 7, D6, D major 7, back to D6. Jingle bells swing, D major 7, and jingle bells ring. So that's E minor to A7, and then E minor back to A7 a bunch of times. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle rock has begun. And then we basically repeat the same thing again. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. So right at the end, before we get into the chorus, we go E minor, A7, and then to D. And then if you want to mix it up even more, you can move from the D major to a D7 chord. So it would look and sound like this. In the frosty air. Just adds a cool touch if you want to make it a little more advanced. And then we get into the chorus, we're going to change our strumming pattern slightly. So we'll move to the universal pattern, which is down, down, up, down, up. So here we go. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. All right, so let's break that section down. We got the G major chord, and then G minor, D major, D7, and then we have E major, E7, down, down, up, down, up. And then we want to do the A major chord. We'll just do one stab at it, and then we mute it. To go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. And that's where that cool short intro riff comes back in, the walk down. So open A, and then 3, 2, 0 on the low E string. Then we get back into the verse again. Giddy up, jinglers, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix things up a little bit there. We add in the B7 chord. So we got D major 7, D6, D major 7, and then D6, D major 7, and then on the word clock, you can keep the same strumming pattern going, or if you like, I like to mix it up and just do 4 strums down. Giddy up, jinglers, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. And then we go to G. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. So that's our G major, G minor, down, up, down, down, up, down. So again, that's back to our universal strumming pattern again. Down, down, up, down, up, G minor, down, up, down, up. And then E minor, A7. And you notice things get a little different there again because we're going from E minor to A7, and we're just playing two chords in that same measure. If you like to, you can try and keep the strumming pattern exactly the same to keep it simple. But again, like I mentioned, I like to change things up. It keeps it interesting and fun, and you can kind of improvise on the spot. Now we're back in the verse again. We're going to the D major chord. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's the right time. Rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. So again, that's the same sections I showed you again. Playing through the verse, you're doing the different strumming pattern there. Down, down, up, down, up. And then we go into the chorus. Down, down, up, down, up. And then also remembering that little walk down after the chorus. Again, you're going to play something very similar, but we're going to add a little twist at the very end. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. There's that B7 chord again. If you like, keep the same strumming pattern, or you can do what I did there, just strum it 4 times straight down. And then we play mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. So there's a fun little outro. You're gonna bounce back and forth from the E minor chord to the A7 chord. And then we kind of do that little short verse section with the D major chord. And then we go right back to the D major chord. So we play D major 7, D6, and then a quick kind of stab on the D chord. And then you can strum it one more time, let it ring out. So here's that last section one more time. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. All right, there you go. That's Jingle Bell Rock. Very fun Christmas song to play. Lots of different chords in there, but maybe have the sheet music up in front of you. Get used to those chord changes. Try adding in the different strumming patterns like I mentioned, and you're gonna sound very good. Hopefully you can add in that intro lead part as well. Now, if you'd like some extra support and help with your guitar playing, make sure you check the link down below where you can get our fretboard pathways training. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next lesson.